Welcome to A Hunter's Guide. I am your co-host Ragnar, and along with me is my extremely smiley co-host Wolf. How are you doing, buddy?
That is not what you said you were gonna do.
Yeah, you gotta misdirect even with you, man. I mean, I gotta toss you a little nugget here every once in a while.
Okay, alright.
This week...
Fucking demon.
This week, we are covering curses and how to protect against them.
Yeah, he's gonna be handling more of the how to protect yourself against them.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you like 2, maybe 3 good sigils to look up.
And I may unintentionally teach you how to do curses.
I really hope not.
We'll see.
We'll see. Well, before we get into that potential disaster, let's play a game. Are you a registered Democrat?
I'm a fucking hard middle.
Same.
I give a shit about the person, not what fucking class you're in.
Same. You're up.
Have you ever toilet papered a house?
Yes, many times,
Yeah.
especially on Halloween.
It's a tradition.
Yeah, dude. I kind of wanted to do it last year for Halloween.
We have a target.
We do. We do have it. Ooh, we have a couple targets.
We do have multiple targets.
Yeah. Damn. All right.
One of which we need the address.
Yeah. Vote on how to properly say caramel.
Caramel?
Caramel.
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 Yeah, we're
Yeah.
saying the same thing, so yes. Losing team
Now-
drinks. We don't drink!
Fuck it, we both lost.
Ah!
Drink if you've never watched Game of Thrones. Technically, I've seen the first episode.
That's true. I did show you the first episode.
It was sexy.
It was.
That's a good actress, especially in Blonde.
Is there a jet going down? That's what it sounds like. It sounds like it's crashing.
We going down, around.
So you all going down swinging.
Another one
with a bullet. Fuck. Okay. Take turns naming fast food chains.
McDonald's.
The first person to fuck up drinks. McDonald's?
Mm-hmm.
Burger King.
Wendy's.
Panda Express.
Waffle House.
IHOP.
Arby's.
Moe's.
Zaxby's.
Chipotle.
Fuck you. DQ.
Taco Man.
Whataburger.
Crystals.
In-N-Out.
Taco Time.
Taco Time.
Yeah. Washington State.
Ah, never heard of it. Shit, I'm blanking. I gotta drink. Yeah, I'm blanking now. I'm blanking.
Sonic. White Castle.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna lose that one. I don't eat out enough for that. Oh, fuck. Most likely to appear on a no-fly list.
What?
Most likely to appear on a no-fly list.
God damn it. Me.
Of course, the pilot can't be, or mechanic can't be on a plane.
Among other reasons. But let's not get into that. Least likely to tell a new sexual partner that they have an STD. I'm gonna go with you because I regularly test myself.
I've tested.
Didn't you give that one chick a...
A UTI?
Yeah.
That was intentional.
Oh, okay, yeah, never mind.
No. Fucking bitch. Take a drink if you like cottage cheese.
Cottage,
I'm lactose intolerant, so fuck you.
yeah, no, I can do cottage cheese. All right, I think that's all of them.
That is all of them, I believe.
All right.
It's time to get into the curses.
Woo!
Curses have been around since forever. If you believe in the Christian God, you could say that at the beginning, the first curse would be woman giving birth for eating of the apple.
I was gonna say the first curse was just gonna be the tree itself, because technically that could be called a curse.
Well,
The
only
fruits
if you
were imbued with knowledge.
but he himself cursed them for having knowledge.
True.
And then for that, the first curse was, hey, you lady, pregnant.
Hey, you want a kid? You're gonna have one.
Painfully. But there are so many different kinds of curses, and throughout the ages they have changed drastically. You still have the common death and illness curse, but many crop curses have evolved into car problems and house maintenance issues.
Yeah. A lot of them have evolved from keep my home and family safe to keep my car watched. Like, what the fuck?
To be fair, you do have to make them evolve with time.
Yes,
you don't have
but at
modern...
the same time, as a wise man once said, you don't fuck with tradition, bud.
No, but I mean, like, I'm not affected by crop curses.
I mean, neither am I, but that's only because of how I was raised.
Well, I'm saying because we don't grow crops.
It may affect us if we go deeper in the Midwest, though. Because that, especially Nebraska. What else is there out in Nebraska other than fucking farms? I bet you that's where Pepperidge Farms is.
Alright. So I figured I can go over some famous curses, starting with some ancient ones I have written here. The curse of Tutankhamun.
Tutankhamun?
Yeah. Started when, in 1923, an archaeologist by the name of Howard Carter disturbed the untouched tomb filled with treasures and other objects buried with the pharaoh. Over the ensuing years, many of the excavation teams suffered misfortune, including death, fires, and floods. Many people speculate that these misfortunes were a direct result of the mummy's curse.
Yeah, but didn't they finally get his body out? I thought they got his body out and took it to the Smithsonian.
Either way, they got cursed for fucking with it.
That's true, they did, and they did lose quite a few people.
They lost pretty much everyone,
Yeah,
as far as I know.
Of that team, yeah, they sent another team in, which was fucking stupid. But I'm pretty sure they finally got it. Or the Egyptian government just built like an exhibit that goes into the pyramid with his tomb. Or wherever he's buried. I don't know.
I would say to undo a curse of this nature, generally, if it's not too late, which is rare, return everything and reseal it. Never return, bury the entire tomb if you need to.
Fair.
That's honestly your best bet with a fucking Egyptian curse.
Yeah, no, I agree. Because Egyptians, their magic very much feeds off of the land.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very, like, mystical, but most of their magic is very nature, well, not really nature oriented, but more earth oriented, if you understand my meaning.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, there's also there's a children's movie from the 90s where it's like Something Raps, where they took something from the museum and the mummy awoke, followed them around. Obviously, it's a comedy because it's for kids.
Right.
But
I remember this movie. I love it.
Yeah, but under wraps is what it's called.
Yeah.
But the mummy doesn't rest until the item is returned.
Right. Well, another good example would be like Return of the Mummy.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. But it should go without saying that Egyptian burial grounds, Native American burial grounds, Norwegian burial grounds, Hawaiian burial grounds. You know what? Scratch the Norwegian one. Scandinavian burial grounds. Or, what was it? Hindu burial grounds.
Oh, God, yeah.
Do not fuck with them. Or Japanese. Especially the fucking Japanese burial grounds. That is a whole mess of bad juju that you do not want.
Yeah, Japan is known for fucking curses.
Yes, it really is. Do not disturb sacred places that are sacred for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Although Scandinavian, I think Draugr more than curses.
It is a lot of Draugr, but it's also a lot of there's a lot in there. Trap spells.
I'm thinking
Set
Skyrim.
up traps.
I'm thinking Skyrim.
It's basically the same setup, except that I don't know. They're not like, I don't know. Those looked more like prisons than like a catacomb.
What do I know about prison? So, Swedish runestones often have curses written on them. One famous one that remains intact is the Bjorkathorpe runestone.
Was that the one that was at Uppsala before it burned?
I'm not sure. It stands 14 feet high and was erected sometime in the 6th century ACE.
Oh wait, is that the one that's the giant sword? I don't. There are so many fucking.
No, I'm pretty
statues.
sure this one's just a rectangle.
Jesus Christ.
On one side of the runestone, it reads, "I see perdition." On the other side is a transcription that speaks to the power of the creator of the rune. It indicates that anyone that breaks the stone or disturbs it will be cursed to insidious death and destruction.
And this is Swedish.
Yeah.
Huh.
My thing is, if the death comes before destruction, I don't really give a fuck.
Right. I mean, it gets the job done anyway. I mean, bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah. You ruin my life after I'm dead. Good job.
Cool. Have a great fucking time.
We took away all your loved ones. I'm already dead.
They'll come with me.
Yeah. Thank you?
I appreciate it. I don't know what to say here. This is getting really awkward. We should kind of walk on.
Okay, so the Mal de Ojo, or Evil Eye, is one of the most... I feel like I said ojo weird.
Ojo?
Yeah, because it's Spanish.
You did kind of say it weird, but ojo.
Yeah. Or Evil Eye, is one of the most ambiguous curses throughout Latin America culture and all human history. Its origins have been tracked back to ancient Greece, Rome, and the Mediterranean, with some symbols going back as far as 1500 BC in the Mediterranean.
Don't forget that Latin America, or the Hispanic culture, has Palo Mayombe, which is basically worshipping a death goddess.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
The curse of the Mal de Ojo is said to bring back luck or even bodily harm to those upon whom the gaze is cast. The curse can be intentional, as in concentration negative thoughts and energies towards a person. However, in Latin culture, it is believed that the evil eye can also be cast unintentionally, particularly towards beautiful children. The belief is that if someone looks upon a beautiful child with envy or wantonness, it will result in the child becoming sick or injured. To remedy this curse, folklore has come up with many rituals, including touching the child quickly after the stare, rubbing an egg around their head to absorb the bad energy, and wearing any number of talismans to ward off the evil intent.
I feel like this evil eye is the Hispanic polar opposite to fucking the Eye of Horus.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's
and they're used so often, too.
Yeah, I mean, it's like its Egyptian counterpart.
Like, this is honestly one of the, like, most common curses.
Yeah.
And it's not really that strong, either.
I feel like that applies more to, like, Latin America than Spain. Because Spain has a few more myths that are way weirder than the ones that come out of Latin America.
It's funny. I actually sleep with the evil eye staring at me at night.
That's lovely.
It's a great idea, right?
Yeah. That's the one that's on the lava lamp, isn't it?
It is.
You fucking moron. Wait, the Illuminati symbol?
Is that? No.
Yeah, that's the symbol for the Illuminati.
The evil eye is a very similar.
That's the same. It's the same symbol that the Illuminati used, but that was all scientists
Maybe I'm cursed
going
by
against
science.
the Roman Catholic Church.
I don't know. I know it's covered in fucking palm reading symbols and then big eye, which I usually associate with the evil eye.
Ah, okay.
Because it has a bunch of other shit coming off of it.
Right.
So next we have the origins of the curse of La Llorona. They are said to go back hundreds of years into Spanish folklore. The most common telling of the story speaks of a beautiful and vain woman named Maria, who marries a rich man but does not truly love him. Still, they have 2 children together. Over the next few years, their marriage deteriorates, having been a union of greed and vanity and not love.
This sounds like Hansel and Gretel.
One day, Maria sees her husband and children out with another woman. Exploding with rage, Maria grabs her 2 children and throws them into the river and to their deaths.
Yeah, this is Hansel and Gretel.
Overtaken with grief, she then drowns herself in the same river. However, because of her evil deed, she is cursed to spend eternity haunting the banks of rivers and lakes, searching for her dead children.
Wait, so this is kind of like, do you remember the episode of Supernatural where it was a woman in white, but when they got to her house, her 2 kids were at the top of the stairs and there was water flowing down because she had drowned them in the bathtub and then drowned herself?
First episode, yeah.
Right. See what I mean?
Yeah, no, some say that you can hear her wailing in the night, and if you do not run away, she will take your life. The wailings are often said to be aimed at children or cheating husbands in various tellings. Which...
This sounds exactly like a fucking woman in white.
It is 100% related to a woman in white.
Yeah.
Okay, so now almost everyone has heard that breaking a mirror dooms you to 7 years of bad luck.
Yes.
This curse has its origins in ancient Rome. The Romans believed that the human soul would renew every 7 years, repairing whatever damage they had suffering during that time. They also thought a mirror's reflection was a way to look into the soul. If you break a mirror, you break a part of your soul, which would have to go through a 7-year cycle to renew.
Was it really the Romans?
Yeah.
I thought it was the Macedonians. Because they had mirrors too.
I mean, maybe the Romans just reignited it.
True.
Until your soul achieves renewal, you would endure misfortune because of your broken soul. Just another reason for me to hate mirrors, because mirrors also trap souls.
Right. Well,
and mirror dimension's a bitch.
Well, it's I find that hilarious because before the Romans, like, the Babylonians had mirrors, the Macedonians, several other civilizations had mirrors before them. It's just funny that we get that the myth
7
of, the 7 years bad luck.
It's because
from the Romans.
It's because they believe the soul repairs itself every 7 years.
Ah, okay.
So.
Is it because of like a solstice or a certain holiday towards a god or something?
They just say it renews every 7 years, kind of like dead skins. You're a new person.
Oh, so it's like shedding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, like other religions, if they did believe in mirrors being bad luck to break, they would assume that it'd be for the rest of your life versus 7 years.
Right.
Which honestly, I'd prefer the 7 years.
Me too. I'd definitely go with the 7 years before I'd go with the
eternal life.
Yeah. I'm good.
So the Romans used lead tablets inscribed with a variety of curses in a number of ways in ancient Rome. One of their uses was to elicit help from the dead. Many Roman graves contained these tablets. Usually they were asking for people or asking for help from a particular deity to get revenge on someone by having their deity bestow malfeasance or misfortune upon them. In return, the person writing the message would promise to make offerings at their temple. Romans would bury these tablets in front of thresholds or upon trees outside of the homes to bestow the curse. They thought that being in proximity to the target's homes would help bring the gods to them to make it easier to curse them. it was also common to place a cursed tablet in a body of water. I assume that would be so that it would be more mass produced.
Yeah, for Romans and Greeks, since their beliefs were very similar, for a time, when the Romans and the Greeks put something in the water, something like that, it's because they think that it will be carried out to the sea, and Poseidon will then grab it and relay it to Zeus. They think that's the fastest way, since he is one of the three brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Right. I mean, I understand their way of thinking with that. I really do.
Mm-hmm. I would say that if you're trying to get Zeus's help or Poseidon or any of the big three, yeah, that's probably your best way to go.
Right.
If not, try to get it on top and covered in iron so lightning strikes it. That would also be very fast.
That would be extremely fast.
Mm. But if you're getting a very specific god, it would be really more of a matter of like ritual.
True. It's very true.
So much like the infamous voodoo dolls, ancient Romans would use miniature dolls as effigies in their target to instill curses upon them. They sometimes used cursed dolls in conjunction with a cursed tablet, and other times used dolls by themselves. The dolls were generally lead or bronze. In order to be an effective cursed doll, it had to meet certain criteria. The doll contained the target's name. The doll's arms and legs were twisted behind the torso. The doll was skewed with nails. The head or feet were backwards. It was placed in a grave, buried near the target's home, or in a body of water. Cursed dolls served the same purpose as a cursed tablet, but would not always employ explicit directions or be addressed to a particular deity.
This thing sounds fucked up.
Yeah, no. And also, making it out of stone seems like a bitch.
It does seem like a bitch. It seems like an absolute pain in the ass, because I know how much, like, work goes into sculpting.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is agonizing.
Especially having to follow those details too.
Oh god, I feel bad for Michelangelo.
Rather just make a voodoo doll.
Wait, was it Michelangelo that did the sculptures, or was it Donatello?
It was an artist. It was an artist.
It was an artist, but I can't remember which fucking one. Whichever one did David.
I mean, we've all done David.
I'm pretty sure that's Michelangelo. I really hope
David was a hoe. David was a hoe.
David was a hoe, but then he got his penis chopped off and covered with a leaf.
Not the leaf.
The leaf.
He became Adam.
Please no.
Okay, so one of the more well-known stories of the Bible is the murder of Abel by his brother Cain. Cain and Abel were the first two sons to be the first humans, Adam and Eve. Born by Adam and Eve.
They were also the first. Well, one of them was the first to commit murder.
Mm-hmm. Both Cain and Abel made offerings to God. However, Cain became jealous of the brother when God seemed to favor Abel's offerings, and so he murdered his brother. To make matters worse, he lied about it to God. God, being all-knowing, knew that Cain had lied, and so he put a curse upon Cain that all the land he tried to sow would be fallow. As a result, he could no longer grow crops and was banished to wander in the land of Nod until he finally built the city of Enoch, named after his firstborn son. Cain is said to have ended the age of innocence of humans throughout his wicked deeds and deceit. Some biblical scholars argue that this curse lives within all people to this day.
Enoch was definitely one of the most crime-ridden cities, and there wasn't even a police force yet.
No.
Welcome to early civilization, people.
I mean, third generation, yeah.
What did you expect? That everything would be hunky-dory? No, it's going to be fend to survive, motherfuckers.
Made by the first murderer. Yeah, it's going to go great.
Yeah.
An ancient Egyptian treasure was given to the German embassy in Egypt in 2007, with a note from an anonymous sender confessing that it had cost him and his family nothing but grief and anguish since its theft. The thief allegedly stole the artifact as a memento while in Egypt and brought it back to Germany, but he soon became ill with an unexplained ailment. He developed a fever, and his disease progressed to paralysis and death. The thief stepson sent the relic back because he feared that until it was returned to Egypt, his family and his stepfather's soul would suffer, which was more probably accurate.
Yeah, that definitely is accurate, bro. It should not have been there in the first place.
I've noticed that there was also, I read another one where a lot of tombs have very toxic fungi.
Yeah.
So that also explains some of the curses that would befall some people after they leave, even if they didn't bring anything with them.
Right.
They would breathe in the toxic fungi, and within a
It
matter
would
of days,
cause like a weird disease inside of their body. Yeah.
and it took many years for people to realize what it was.
Right.
I don't know. That's just very interesting to me. Okay, so the Japanese curse box is a curse that requires a human sacrifice. The results are that the person cursed is destroyed in every possible way, along with their family for generations.
What the? Wait, so you have to murder one person and then kill their entire family?
Well, you don't kill their entire family, it curses their entire family.
Oh, lovely.
If done, the curse can spread to an entire city, though. It is an extremely powerful curse that attracts untold disasters. It really is hard to just fucking keep it in one spot.
Unless you direct it there?
Well, the thing is, the curse is very direct, but it spreads at the same time.
You could put an additional spell on there that would connect whatever curse you put on them
To only them.
to only them, but you'd have to connect it through an object.
Mm-hmm.
Or objects, and
Well, the
make sure
bones.
they would stay inside wherever or near whoever you're trying to fuck with.
I would say if that's what you're using, you might as well do it on the bones of the dead person you're using. That way it's constantly with the curse.
Well, not. I'm saying like you
With
have to
with the afflicted person.
Yeah, but you'd also have to have like a hex bag or a necklace or a bunch of rocks or something, or a stick planted somewhere where nobody would find it.
Put
That's
it
also connected to the spell.
plant a tree on top of it.
True, you could do that.
Yeah, the what's fucked up is you're cursing somebody by killing it. You have to kill one of their relatives.
Yeah.
And then use that curse to curse the person plus all their generations of family.
So you're literally having to kill somebody who is not involved in this at all.
To curse the person involved with it, instead of just killing the person that you're trying to fucking eliminate.
Dude, yeah, I'd just do that. What the fuck is the point? That's some super petty shit, bro.
I'm trying to cause untold suffering, so I killed their son so that they'd not only be sad about that, but be cursed after that. So I'm sorry, that is enough of a curse.
No, that's like super petty.
Like, that is, what the fuck did they do? To call
Put
that.
my daughter in church.
That is still not enough for me to do that.
Yeah, literally.
Like,
dude. Like, what the fuck?
There's one thing for like murdering somebody, but there's another thing for murdering their relative and then cursing their entire family line.
Did they like? Okay, I'd understand that if they murdered your entire family.
Again, I'd want to fucking just kill them all myself.
True, but I'd do the curse and then kill him and then let the family suffer.
Nah. What you do is you kill their kid. You use the kid as the curse conduit. And then you cripple him from the neck down. And
You thought about this a little too much, I can tell.
Well, I'm still thinking about that curse I was thinking about the other day.
Oh my gosh. Jesus Christ.
Just food for thought.
Food for thought.
Another extreme curse is the koduku. It requires gathering a lot of bugs and small animals. Pretty much, you can use this curse in any number of ways once it has been prepared. It can be used to poison a person, control them, cause misfortune. Although if kept intact, the curse could be used to consume the afflicted. In rare cases, it can be used to gain fortune, but it is very tricky and dangerous. One slip up and the death is coming for you fast.
I know a curse that's very similar to this one, but it requires that you just gather a bunch of bugs. And once you complete said curse, it's a very strange feeling. It's called the Hive Curse.
Oh.
The Hive Curse is when you gather a bunch of bugs. I'm not going to tell you the exact amount, because no.
Yeah, if you can't tell, this one I'm trying to not give you too many details, because it's a fairly simple one to do.
Yeah. But you gather a certain amount of bugs, and certain bugs out of that. You grind them into a paste, and you drink that paste. That's worse than a fucking acid trip, man. That's... oh. Woo.
Yeah, I will say some of these I've learned are way too easy to do.
Yeah. Why do you think we tried to, like, get rid of all the books as, like, all of the black grimoires as possible? We burned them. You know what's sad? The Nazis actually helped with that.
That's surprising.
You think? Considering they were all about, let's use every possible strategy we can, including magic.
Yeah. Although they mostly focus on, like, necromancy.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is a curse called the Wish Granting Doll that honestly isn't too... It's not too bad. Pretty much...
no, anything wish granting, there is always consequences.
Oh, well, yeah, but still. Pretty much through a ritual taking up several years...
what?
Yeah, it takes like up to like 7 to 10 years to.
Fuck you! I'm not waiting that long.
with daily routine.
Fuck off! Not happening.
Yeah, good luck. I honestly, with how long this one takes, I'm kind of tempted to give all the details just to see if someone has that kind of patience.
I wouldn't. I'd fucking lose my shit after a week.
So you get a doll with a small. Pretty much once it's done, you get a doll with a small god inside.
What?
It grants wishes. The problem comes that it becomes obsessive, demanding the next wish after each is fulfilled, even following a soul to hell, demanding more and more. It is generally very powerful and can do almost anything. But again, who wants to be pestered for all eternity?
You see why I don't like dolls? You see why I don't like dolls?
Like, again, on the upside, you get anything you want. On the downside,
I don't like dolls, and especially possessed ones, even if it's by a god. Fuck you, that doll is getting obliterated.
The downside is that it becomes obsessed with you the more wishes it does, and you can't stop once it's started.
No. There is no out, not happening.
Not even in death.
Nope, fuck you.
Even in death, they will be asking.
How? I'm dead. You can't grant my wish. Are you going to bring me back to life?
That's probably a limitation.
Exactly. So what the fuck are you going to do for me when I'm dead?
I don't know, but you could live in hell in luxury.
I'd rather just wish myself into...
Or maybe actually once you die, it can't grant wishes, but it still just pesters you.
I'd be trying to shoot myself every day. Every fucking day I'd be trying to shoot myself in the head.
You better
because it'd be like Navi from fucking Legend of Zelda. I hate that fucking pixie.
You better have some really worth it wishes. That's all I gotta say.
I hate Navi. Hey, listen. Hey, go fuck yourself.
A very popular curse among travelers is the Curse of Pele. When one visits the island of Hawaii, or one of the islands of Hawaii, one may wish to take back a souvenir.
No, do not piss off Pele. She is literally... She's the Polynesian god of volcanoes.
Yeah.
Do not piss off the Hawaiian god of volcanoes when you are on an island with a volcano.
And me and you have talked about this curse several times in the past year.
Yes. Because it's so... if you leave Hawaii, leave with souvenirs, sure.
From
a
stores.
fucking gift shop.
Yeah.
Not from the island itself. If you take from the island, especially the volcano, or any burial ground or anything, you are literally dragging around something that has spirits attached to it, and they will come hunt it down.
The island itself is a sacred
It is
land.
a sacred place.
The whole island is sacred.
Yeah.
You need to be very respectful.
Yes. It is not something you go on. This is especially for all of you college fuckwit party assholes. If you're going somewhere like that, do not act like a jackass.
Yeah. So, if you're going to get a souvenir, make sure it's from a shop or a store. But those that take sand, volcanic rock, dirt, or other things from the island end up cursed until the item is returned. Many packages are received by the Postal Service of rocks and sand that was taken home with tourists in hopes of stopping curses. Those under the curse often have a string of misfortune. Often the curse even leads to the death of a loved one. It is not one to be taken lightly. Even if it is fake, the odds are not in your favor in this one.
Fuck no, they're not. They're not in anyone's favor. Like, everybody has an equal chance of losing. Mm-hmm. There is no win.
Yeah. Okay. It's a very new curse, but at the same time, it's more than likely caused by how much traffic is now coming to those islands.
True. That is true. Which, I mean, makes sense because it's like a tourist hotspot now.
Even though it's sacred as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they still keep, like, 2 of the islands pretty sacred.
Mm-hmm. But still, the whole chain is sacred.
Yeah.
So any disturbances causes a lot of misfortune.
And a lot of problems.
Another Hawaiian curse is when disturbing a tomb or taking from the dead, the spirits will come to take your soul if not repaired. Many caves in the islands are ancient resting places for native chiefs and such. Those that don't believe in offering may face misfortune. Those that enter risk death. And if you steal from their tomb, they'll steal you.
Dude, when you said steal your soul, the only thing I could think of is like the original Mortal Kombat where Shang Tsung was like, your brother's soul is mine. Like, I love that guy, but at the same time, that was the cheesiest fucking movie ever, and I just could not stop internally laughing.
Yeah, but, in this scenario, best to show respect and leave an offering at the cave entrance and keep moving.
Yeah. Do not go, ooh, we should take one of these home, honey.
Or,
no.
Hey, let's check out this cave. No.
Keep
No.
walking.
No. Hawaii is the one place I will not cave drop.
Yeah. This is Hawaii, not fucking Spelunking Central. If you go cave diving in Hawaii, you will get real bad misfortune, bro.
Mm-hmm. Treat every part of Hawaii as a church. Even the resort.
Yeah. Even the resort. You can party as much as you want there. Just leave it there, and don't fuck up any of the rest of the island.
You should treat it like Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. What happens in Hawaii, clean up after yourself and fucking leave it in Hawaii.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
Like, it is the basic camping rule.
Yeah.
Leave no trace. And don't take.
Yeah. It's very simple, and people should understand that, but some people are a little slow.
It needs a little curse for them to, click.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hindu has many curses to go on. Here I have a few of them.
Oh God, there's so many.
They have a very... it threw me off how many they have.
They really don't like people or each other, so...
It's a lot of hate.
Yeah.
Travasa Muni assumed a larger-than-life persona. Thanks to his anger and the curses he heaped on the unsuspecting, according to Abhingana Shakuntalam, the most famous of his curses was the one he inflicted on Shakuntala. because, lost in her daydreams about her lover King Dushyant, she forgot to receive the Muni with the respect due to a guest.
The what? The Mooney? Oh my god.
You're being real disrespectful to a Hindu right now. They're
I'm sorry,
gonna
but
curse
this
you.
shit is so
Don't curse the show, please.
I'm not trying to curse this show. It's just the way you're pronouncing this shit is so hilarious.
What, do I need to do an Indian accent?
Oh god, no.
The saga cursed your cake that because.
It sounds like you're trying to do a fucking Texas accent, not a fucking
I know,
Indian.
I'm fucking failing here.
Would
right?
you like to go to tech
I was
support? My
on the-
name is Rajesh
I was on the
Kotrapali.
phone with tech support this morning, okay? And I still can't even get the fucking voice down.
Was it an Indian dude?
Yes. You're being real ignorant right now.
Oh, sorry, they're playing on the fucking stereotype. Oh my god, that's fucking... That's hilarious. Oh my god.
Chill. So the sage cursed her that because of her inhospitality, the person in her dreams would forget her. When a distraught Shakuntala pleaded with him, the sage reduced the intensity of the curse by suggesting that her lover would remember her once she showed him his ring.
Was there like a knob? Like a volume knob? Just like turn it from an 8 to a 2?
Listen, when you have that many fucking...
Or does he have a remote? Like click?
When you have that many curses, you probably have a lot of control over them.
That'd be funny if he had like an old style fucking Egyptian stone remote control. That'd be hilarious. But it'd also be interesting to just see him like her walking by and him just like falling behind her like
Please nobody curse the show. Only Ragnar.
Fuck you. I'm sorry, I'm having fun. This is hilarious.
Being real ignorant to these listeners right now.
I don't give a fuck. This shit's funny. I'm sorry. If you can't laugh at it, you have no sense of humor.
We're teaching them how to curse, damn it. It's a
Okay.
bad episode to be a fucking asshole.
Okay, I'm good.
Alright, so... So Sage Valmiki is walking on the banks of River Tamasa, pondering how to pondering how to start writing the epic Ramayana when he observes two cranes in love. I like how I fucking read that in Indian because it was mistyped.
Because it was two cranes in love?
Yeah. Even as he moved by the tranquility of the moment.
Was it...
A wild arrow from a hunter's bow comes rushing through the air and strikes at the heart of the male bird. Even as the bird dies in agony, the female bird, filled with sorrow, dies of shock. Valmiki is taken back by his sudden turn of events. Consumed by passion and rage, Valmiki curses the hunter, but he surprised himself by delivering the curse in lyrical prose. Obviously, this is all in Hindu, but I'm going to read it in English.
Yeah, but this sounds like the complete opposite of, like, Artemis.
May you live restless for eternity, for you killed an unsuspecting bird in love. And that was the genesis of the Hindu epic Ramayana.
Wait. Okay, so Hindu cows are sacred, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Why the fuck do they care about birds? They eat birds.
He was jerking it to bird porn.
What? Gotta get old Rock McDonald up and running.
Fucking masturbation session gets fucking interrupted. You get a little upset, alright?
I just don't understand why.
You had to be there.
I really didn't want to be.
Dig out.
I don't want to see this man fapping in a corner trying to pray to some fucking or being interrupted by some Egyptian fucking god.
It wasn't a god. It was just a hunter.
Or sorry, Hindu god.
The god
Hindu
was
god.
jerking it.
Why was the god jerking it? Why is somebody jerking it? Why does somebody have to be jerking it in this story?
Would you prefer Zeus fucking them?
No! Wait, in human or animal form?
Would you prefer Zeus fucking them?
No! No, okay, continue. God.
Krishna sent Arjuna to Indra for training in warfare. In Devlock, the famous Espada, Urvashi, fell in love with Arjuna. However, he refused her advances. This Espada was aware that Arjuna would have to face Agyatwas, or lead an anonymous life for a year. So, faking false anger at being rejected, she cursed him to become an eunuch for a year. In fact, that way, she helped him maintain his anonymity.
Wasn't Enoch the city of Cain?
I think it was. Yeah.
And here we have the inlying problem, ladies and gentlemen. This shit crosses over too much.
But yeah, that's the one time a curse actually was in their favor.
A curse can be in your okay, I can understand that if you're the one that put the curse on them. Like, that's already in your favor, you've cursed them. But how do you get the curse in your favor?
Well, this person was forced to have to live a year as a fucking pretty much an eunuch. And so she cursed him to have to be an eunuch for exactly a year.
So basically,
so that he couldn't break the
involuntary
vow.
Slavery?
Well, either way, he couldn't break the vow, which would have cursed him even worse.
Well, that would be slavery. I don't know why I said involuntary. Never mind.
Listen, there's chosen slavery. I chose to be a sexual slave.
That's different. Okay?
Is it? It's
yes,
slave.
That's
Slave's
no,
in the
no,
name.
no. It's different. It's different. Involuntary slavery is being captured and
whipped.
sold. No. Stop getting horny.
Chained up.
Stop getting horny.
Told what to do.
He's getting really horny. I can see his boner. No.
Call me daddy.
Puppy. Nobody heard that.
It really did barely pick it up.
So nobody heard that. Dying. Anyway, continue.
Prometheus is a deity who is noted for his wisdom and for being a supporter of humanity. Prometheus, the monster from Greek myth, is also known for his deception.
He brought us fire.
As he stole fire from Zeus, the lord of divine beings and lord of the sky and lightning, and gave it to mortal beings who dared to confront the divinities, Zeus condemned him to be bound to a rocky outcrop on the edge of the cliff, whereas eagles would descend every night and eat his heart. His heart would heal that day and before being consumed by the eagle at nightfall.
I just want to see the dumb fucks that he handed the fire to, and them just being like, "The fuck is it?" Nathan.
Immediately accidentally puts it out, doesn't teach them how to start the fire.
Like, what the fuck, dude? Dumbass.
Hey man, we've never had fucking fire before. We all eat raw meat.
Give your balls a tug.
Okay.
You actually tugged your balls. Wasn't expecting that one.
Gotta keep you on your toes. Alright, so Medusa is well known for having deadly snakes instead of tresses on her face.
Yes.
Medusa was one of the three Gorgon siblings, and she was breathtakingly beautiful. Poseidon, the demigod of the seas, downpours, volcanoes, and animals, was enthralled by Medusa's magnificence and assaulted her at Athena's shrine. Angry, Athena, who believes that such a deed was soiled at the sanctity of her shrine, condemns Medusa's tresses to turn into a snake and her appearance to be so hideous that anybody who looks at it would turn to rock. And baby, I'm rock hard.
Ah, god damn it. I knew that was coming. But the story that I remember hearing is that, like, the two of them fell in love, fucked in Athena's shrine, and Athena got pissed off that Poseidon was fucking her.
Maybe
And
I just
not
read the
her.
PG version.
I have no idea. I don't know. Some of these myths just get kind of fucking scrambled up sometimes.
They do change a lot through generations.
Yeah.
I was about to name this, or call this syphilis.
Oh.
Sisyphus was regarded as an illusionist who cheated death, and not once but twice.
Sisyphus was a cunning bitch.
Let me just say,
Bastard.
weak scrub. I have 167 to the date.
Look.
So right now, I have 167 close deaths, and out of those, probably 2 or 3 of them, I actually did die. Get good, scrub.
This is not something to gloat about. Anyway, continue.
He wedded Tyro, who was the daughter of his sibling Salmoneus. He married her to exploit her and the kids she delivered him to depose Salmoneus from the kingdom. He also exposed the mystery of Zeus, who had kidnapped Aegina to her father Asopus, which caused Zeus a lot of misery. However, as per legend, by imprisoning Hades, the god of the underworld, in the netherworld, he managed to avoid death. He deceived Persephone, who was the queen of the underworld, by claiming that his wife had messed his funeral and that he wished to go back and teach his wife how to perform a proper burial. He, on the other hand, refused to go back to the afterlife as if he didn't even accept it as his fate. Moving on.
I do not accept this!
After being dragged to the afterlife forcibly, Zeus condemned him as a cruel curse that Sisyphus to carry a rock upward, only for the mountain to roll down just as Sisyphus was about to reach the top.
Syphilis?
This was a senseless and aggravating condemnation, also considered one of the cruel curses of all time.
Yes, syphilis. Fucking syphilis pushing a rock up a hill and rolling down every morning, and then you got
He's got syphilis.
you got Pominus up on the fucking mountain getting eaten alive.
Hey man, when the story starts with some Alabama shit, you know it's gonna be a wild ride.
And Sisyphus, both of them sorry bastards, were fucked from the start.
This is why you don't marry the daughter of your sibling.
That's You married your niece, you fucking animal.
Many New Age curses have a large range of effects, everything from financial issues to broken hearts. Most are ineffective, honestly, but some can be devastating. It's a matter of weeding them out and trial and error. The most popular of recent years have been love curses, scorned lovers trying to get back at their exes, but it is best left for the karma to handle it. No need to risk cursing yourself for a modern pleb.
Phoeboplebeian.
I have noticed that though with a lot of modern curses, there's so many fake ones.
Well, yeah, because they had to adapt them for modern witches.
Who don't know how to use magic.
At all.
When it comes to handling a curse, the best way is to figure out what the curse is placed upon you. Reversal spells are usually available, but sometimes you need to pray for assistance from a god or maybe bargain for redemption.
Bargaining was probably your best bet.
Mm-hmm. The reversal spell I taught on episode 1 of this season is usually effective, but don't be afraid to reach out to a professional to help break a curse.
Hi, how are you?
I believe you had some curses.
So, A really good one is an Icelandic protection spell called Protection Against Hatred. If someone hates you, inscribe these staves on book velvet and secretly lay them beneath his head. So, literally, look up Icelandic Protection Against Hatred sigil, and it's 2 crosses and like a cursive H.
We'll try to post it later.
Yeah. But it's definitely one of the best ones that I know to protect against like curses and stuff. But there's also give me 1 second.
1.
That's not what I meant. There's also the stave against sorcery. If you wish to be free from all sorcery, inscribe this stave on lead during a waxing moon and wear it and never remove it.
Ever.
Yeah, seriously, like it's one of the best ones for keeping away people from doing spells on you.
All right.
There you go. And it's relatively simple. It's very similar to...
the hard part is putting it on lead.
Yeah. It's very similar to a Nordic compass.
Yeah. Is that the one on the front of the book, too?
No.
No.
By the way, this book is called The Sorcerer's Screed. If you want to pick up a copy of it, you can literally do that on like Amazon. It's one of the best books for like protection spells. It's all Icelandic magic, but it's still pretty damn helpful.
We get no proceeds from selling this book.
We really don't. It's just a really damn good book.
Is there anything else that you would like to cover about curses?
If you get the feeling that you are cursed, my first recommendation would be looking for hex bags or anything that is in your house, like hidden and has inscriptions on it that you can't really read.
Or that are out of place.
Yes, that too. Like, if you believe you are cursed, I'd definitely keep an eye out for the signs, but don't become overly paranoid because then you're just gonna...
Sometimes you just have a string of bad luck. That's
Yeah.
just how life goes. But if you do believe someone has cursed you, once you've looked for hex bags and the such, a lot of curses don't require them, so that's the tricky part. Try to narrow it down to who it was.
Yeah.
And then from there, I'd say get on their good side, because a lot of times breaking the curse does not include killing them.
No, it does not. I'd definitely come up with a plan B for that one.
Mm-hmm. You definitely want to try to convince them to reverse it.
Good luck with that, by the way, though, because that's probably going to be the more difficult part.
Yeah, if you pissed off someone enough for them to curse you, unless they're like a scorned gypsy because they like throwing curses left and right, then they've likely got a very good reason to curse you.
True. So whatever you did, that's on you, homie.
Mm-hmm. That's all I've got, though.
That's all I got.
All right. That's all we have for this week, so follow us on Instagram at a.hunters.guide or hg.ragnar. Send us some questions, suggestions, and tips and stories of your own to our email at ahuntersguide@yahoo.com. Send us some donations at our Patreon or PayPal at ahuntersguide. Proceeds help us make better content and merch for you. We have shirts and more posted to our pages, but send us requests for what else you people want and price and delivery options. Check out our website at pod.co/a-hunters-guide. Join us next week when we cover our next tour. Hunters, signing out.